Okay. We have RadioRad versus Mitsutart. I guess it's Mitsutart. They're abbreviated on my end. Probably for ease of use. Okay. Fast attack. Fast attack from Mitsutart. Stronger attack from RadioRad. Really early interaction, and then nobody got any mileage out of it, so they just decided to keep playing the game regularly. That's kind of funny to me. Okay, Mitsutart's gonna go for that really bold extension, but lost that little bit of extra pop that would have resolved at the end with those reds. RadioRad seems to have something that broke in the base. And Mitsutart takes that. It's gonna be game one. I hate saying game one because it's like I immediately abandon the game terminology, lexicology, what have you. RadioRad burning 3 separate reds before finishing out that GTR. It's like I abandoned it, because if I were to keep doing it, I would actually be saying, okay, now we're on game 11. Now we're on game 13. I can't believe we brought it to a game 13 situation. That would be ridiculous. So, Mitsutart has this crazy tail. This crazy tail is not even a bronze level tail, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not sure if Mitsutart intended for it to resolve that way, or if it just so happens. That's not how I would have placed that piece. The red-green. Or if it just so happens to have resolved that way simply because of the shape that Mitsutart has chosen. Now, this 2-chain is going to put a bit of damage, but it's not actually going to significantly block off. Mitsutart's still wide open, but using that blue in column 3 row, I'm going to say 7 for height, with the purples on top caused the base to cut a little bit. If that base hadn't cut though, the blue would have cut the base in a different way by 1 link. I don't know why I just blew a raspberry. Mitsutart really ready to go with the base here. Just needs some damage. Was fishing for some damage so that they could elevate out of the purple precarity there. But this yellow is going to be a nice 3-chain harassment.
Stop it. I've been finished.
Big victory.
It's midday, so now it's texting bee time. I think I would have just gone for the double red placement in column 1 that RadioRad seemed to have been deliberating, but I do like this response, this 4-chain response. I think that if RadioRad had placed the pieces in the way that I that I would have. I think he might not have been able to access the rest of the chain. But this 5 chain is going to counter, however, mildly. RadioRad really giving Mitsu a run for his money. Mitsu having these plans in place. He's got plans, but he can't tell the Peace Roulette because otherwise the Peace Roulette, which is a big old hater, will sabotage him. He's got plans in place that he cannot tell anybody or the haters will sabotage him.
No! The day is mine.
All clear start. Both players building main chains, okay. Whoever presses the chain nuke button first wins, I guess. Well, Mitsutart's chain's ready, actually. Extended by 2 links, even. I think that Mitsutart would just be good to set it all off. RadioRad panicking a little, not quite having the length to contest that. RadioRad's chain is short by 1 link.
I've been finished.
Big victory!
Aside from that one game where RadioRad kept that non-stop pressure on, Mitsutart's been kind of cruising in this matchup. Now, the flatness and height of that red. Flatness and height of that red actually left it wide open, so just putting a regular ass red on top and cleaning out the damage with a really tall stack. But I guess the pieces didn't necessarily come in the right order for me to be able to get that off. This isn't all clear if the game gives Mitsu the right yellows, but it did not. Mitsu still needs 1 yellow in column 3 in order for that base to be complete. RadioRad's base is complete and extending into the 2nd floor. Cuts the extension short. Mitsutart cutting those yellows accidentally, I'm sure, in a form of in a panic.
No!
The day is
That's what that has to be, is a panic pop. RadioRad finally getting that green in order to finish out that GTR. Opts to set off the main chain because he's just getting annoyed by the lack of greens, I guess. It's okay, I feel that way too sometimes. And Mitsutart clapping back with a chain longer by 2 links at match point. Now, normally what happens when I commentate the matches in post is that yellow won't work. But Mitsutart knows that, so uses it as a harassment. There's 5 chains coming out though, but I feel like this is also going to counter. Okay, this is the end of the match, most definitely, so I'm not going to have a lot of time to elaborate.
I've been finished.
But Juice will be commentating grand finals because we did not catch grand finals on stream. In the future, if you are doing grand finals, I would expect that I shouldn't have to tell you to wait for an admin to join the room so that they can put your grand finals matches on stream. In the future, please keep that in mind. Thank you.